It was supposed to be business as usual for Dwight, but what if the real danger isn't the enemies you see coming? It's the one already sitting at his table? Tulsa King Season 3 Episode 2 doesn't just raise the stakes. It quietly sets a trap that could burn Dwight's empire from the inside. And before the credits roll, one tiny move from Cleo might be the match that lights everything. Stay with me, because what unfolds next isn't just strategy, it's survival. It was like walking into a powder bomb with a spark already fired as you jumped into Tulsa King Season 3 Episode 2. If you were already exhausted by Dwight's problems in Episode 1, this episode intensifies the mayhem by combining betrayal, business, and family into one explosive concoction. I found myself leaning closer to the screen as Dwight's Sylvester Stallone environment became more chaotic by the second. I was both nervous and amazed by how well the writing kept the tension building without exploding. His entry into the liquor industry, made possible by Theo's distillery, may appear to be a simple expansion, but it's not. But here's the question that keeps itching at the back of my mind. What if the distillery isn't Dwight's greatest win, but his deadliest weakness? Jeremiah struck hard with his quick and vicious response, killing Theo and setting the estate on fire. I genuinely respect Dwight's approach to it. He doesn't indulge in ostentation, but instead uses calculating coldness and just enough ferocity to show everyone that he's not one to back down. And just when you think Dwight has things under control, there's a quiet detail at the funeral that flips the game. Did you catch it? Episode 2 continues where the previous episode left off, with Dwight attempting to reconstruct the broken remains of Theo's distillery and his convoluted relationships. Dwight is quickly shown that his adversaries aren't playing for keeps. Rather, they're trying to win at any cost by Jeremiah's vicious attack. As I noted before, Dwight's response is iconic. Additionally, I thought it was great that the show didn't sugarcoat this. Tensions between Dwight and his vicious opponent are lethal, financial, and personal. And if Jeremiah is this brutal now, imagine what he'll do when he realizes Dwight isn't backing down. The scene of the funeral? It was completely captivating. Like a live wire, the tension between Dwight and the Dunmires splintered. Jeremiah's promise to pay 3 times as much as Dwight gave Theo was a classic try-me tactic, and Dwight's denial demonstrated that he cares about more than simply money. Cleo and Cole's altercation gave us the emotional boost we required. But why did Cleo's reaction feel so much bigger than just self-defense? Could her next move ignite something Dwight can't contain? For me, Dwight's meeting with Governor Contender Cal Thresher was one of the most memorable events. It felt like a chess master establishing the rules with Dwight's direct advice to remember who helped you when you won. The program makes a subtle suggestion that Dwight's business strategy, which combines loyalty, intimidation, and smart relationships, might either make him a king or make him a failure. Because they give Dwight a human face, I'm a sucker for these behind-the-scenes power plays. He is attempting to create an empire that will outlast him, not simply a mobster or businessman. He has too many adversaries and too much ambition, though, and the way he swings his weight around also creates suspicions. But if every alliance is built on intimidation, how long before one of those allies turns the blade back on him? Now, let's get a little hot. Mark, Tyson's father, grudgingly fixed the pipes so that Dwight's team could resume operations at the distillery. Tyson needed some much-needed grounding, and that subplot was refreshing. Since Tyson's potential is being wasted chasing ostentatious distractions, I'm cheering for him to finally heed the advice that has been given to him for 3 seasons. Meanwhile, Jeremiah's threat to wipe away everything and everyone Dwight loves feels like a ticking time bomb. Dwight's promise to intensify the misery in retaliation foreshadows a full-scale conflict. And just when you think you have things under control, Cole seeks to infiltrate Spencer's life as Dwight's daughter. These bad guys want to enter. They don't stop at the front door. But is Spencer stronger than she appears? Or is she the doorway that finally lets Jeremiah destroy Dwight from the inside? There's a lot of suspense built up by this ending. Is Spencer stronger than she appears? Or will she be the weak link? Will Dwight's dominion be able to endure this assault, or will it fall apart? That's the kind of storytelling I appreciate. No tidy bows, just pure tension, and the episode leaves me gnawing my fingernails. So what do you think? Does Cleo's scar-giving stand mean she's about to spark an all-out war? Or is Jeremiah still holding the real ace? Drop your predictions in the comments, because the next episode could flip every alliance we've seen. And if you're ready to see whether Dwight's empire survives the fire, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next power move.